Tonight, a Bachelor special as the final four: Lisa, Sam, Louise, and Jess prepare to introduce Blake to their families. The other Bachelorettes are back
I was hoping that Blake was the one.
for a tell-all reunion.
Are we really doing this?
Will Hurricane Amber strike again?
Amber alerts, it's all going nuts.
But what does Lorina reveal
It hurt.
about that disastrous date?
I can eat a pie.
And the women give their view on the ultimate question.
So who will Blake choose?
I saw a connection right from the start.
Wow. Like, jaw drop.
She's the real deal. They can't get their eyes off each other.
She is so easy to fall in love with.
Good evening and welcome to The Bachelor for our Bachelorettes Tell-All special. This season, 30 women have walked through the doors of the Bachelor Mansion with one simple aim: to find love. And just Jessica, Lisa, Louise, and Sam remain as they head into their hometown dates. Tonight, we're going to relive some of the incredible moments from the journey so far and discover the details about what was really going on behind the scenes, as well as find out who the Bachelorettes think will win Blake's heart. So please welcome our Bachelorettes: Katrina, Stacey Louise, Tiana, Bridget Rose, Amanda, Lauren, Shana, Rachel, Lauren, Mary, Holly, Cara, Diana, Anita, Amber, Chantal, Alana, Lorina, and Zoe. Thank you all so much for being here. Now, none of our Bachelorettes have seen any of the show so far, so they'll be getting their first glimpse of what you at home have been enjoying. So tonight, ladies, you are going to see what Australia has been seeing this whole time. And more importantly, you're going to hear what you have been saying about each other. In this series, we've been dazzled by spectacular dates, witnessed tender, loving moments, and looked on in amazement as the drama unfolded. And much of that drama took place right here at the Bachelor Mansion. So let's take a look back at that very first night.
The thing I feel the most was just this overwhelming sense of anticipation. I could be just about to meet that woman I'll spend the rest of my life with.
Oh my God, I can see him. I've got a really big surprise for The Bachelor. Kiss me in the moonlight, hold me in the sunshine. He could think it's cute or he could think I'm just crazy.
I'm Diana. Just like the princess, I brought you this crown, hoping that you'll be my Prince Charming.
Got it, it's good.
I think it's love already.
To love. To love. Lisa, Louise, and
24 incredible women all competing for Blake's attention.
It's definitely game on.
I'm really sorry, Holly. Do you mind if I join you?
No one's time with Blake is safe.
I'm coming to join. It's raining.
I just saw girls like animals in the wild, ready to pounce and get their claws into the poor guy.
I'm a hunter, not a gatherer. I don't want to be just gathered. I want to hunt it. As soon as I get the opportunity, I'll grab him.
I think Anita was panicking, lurking in the bushes, watching everyone's dates.
I really need to speak to him. Do you mind if I grab you?
sure.
Yeah?
Oh, Anita.
Oh my God.
She got her time.
I'm the girl that will make an effort. By the way, we're married now and we've got 3 kids. Just letting you know.
Blake clearly wasn't the only one to make a big impression on that first night. 2 of our Bachelorettes were indeed also standouts. Would you please join me, Anita and Diana? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. What are your thoughts looking at that?
Oh, embarrassing.
Yeah.
Really, what?
I was just very overwhelmed and, yeah, acted a little bit crazy, I think.
When you arrived,
Yeah.
you sang a beautiful song for Blake.
Oh, my God. I just want to put it out there, I'm not a singer. I don't do this. Never had sung face-to-face to a guy in my whole entire life. I just thought, look, this is something I'm just going to put myself out there and do something different.
Anita, you said you're a hunter, not a gatherer. What does that mean?
I think I was trying to point out that I am pretty proactive. I think this is a lot different sort of situation. I just needed to take a breath and take the situation in, and I was just like, yep, I'm in there, I'm going. I'm like running like a deer with lights in my face, and I'm like, I don't know which way I'm going, but I'm going. Like, you know.
Diana, or shall I call you Princess Diana?
That is fine.
Diana's fine. You placed a crown on Blake's head. Do you only date royalty?
Well, no, I just thought it might be really memorable because I've been looking for my Prince Charming for so long. So, yeah, I was hoping that Blake was the one.
Did it feel a bit like a fairy tale on that first night?
Yeah. I'm coming in a limo, I'm dressed as a princess. I was like, this is actually the fairy tale.
If, let's just say, for example, if Walt Disney had written the fairy tale ending for this story of yours, how do you think it should have ended?
Well, I actually think when I met him, he should have been like, you're the one. And then that was the end of the show.
But it would have ended on the first night.
I know, but that's good. For me.
Not for everybody else.
I know.
Well, it wasn't all fairy tales and Prince Charming, just 2 cocktail parties after that first night. The tussle to get time with Blake hit fever pitch, and the results were nothing short of explosive.
Then you walk in the room and I go, bang, 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 bang.
Well, I might go on approach in a couple of minutes. Do you think they've had ample time?
I think you should do it.
All right, I might approach.
Yeah, it's all you. I wanted Lorina to go down and interrupt because I was like, oh, everyone is gonna hate on you.
Well, I'm drinking some.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi, cheers.
What's she doing?
Is she trying to interrupt?
This could just not be happening. Anita does not need this.
I don't think Lorina really thinks about right or wrong. Did you feel bad for cutting in on Anita?
No, I actually asked the girls. I said, do you reckon it's too soon to jump in?
Anita hasn't had any time with him,
I think
and you've come in, you've been on 2 group dates, you've had more time than Anita has, dude.
Okay, so how long was I chatting?
Don't even, I don't
Oh,
even
what? No,
want
you
to
can't
explain to
justify that, huh?
I don't even
Oh, what's the matter?
Dude, like, just have
What,
some
4 or 5 minutes?
Have some consideration about someone else but yourself for once in your life. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, vicious, Sam. Really lovely. Charming. I think they were threatened by me maybe forging a connection with Blake, sitting down and having a chat with him.
The issue is that people think that you're being completely inauthentic.
I don't want people to judge me, and I'm trying to put myself out there.
We don't know who you are. We think you're fake.
I'm trying to express myself. And
Well, keep expressing, because you were just expressing the most authentic version of yourself. Look at that beautiful smile on your face, expressing how fake you are. You're ridiculous.
Emotions are extremely heightened in the house at the moment. You know, it is bringing the best and the worst out of us.
Sam came up to me after the rose ceremony and apologised for her outburst tonight. And I think that was really beautiful and mature of her. So what about yourself? Would you like to apologise?
No, I'm good.
Okay. You do realise you're projecting your own fakeness onto me.
I'm sorry that you feel that way.
No, I'm sorry that you're not big enough to apologise for it.
I'm sorry you're a daft.
Oh, nice.
You're welcome. Back to you.
Attractive. Yeah, leave.
I've got nothing to say.
I'm shocked.
I'm shocked.
Oh, such wonderful language we have here on The Bachelor. Oh, my word. Lorina, I'm going to start with you. As we saw, Amber used some pretty colourful language towards you on that night. How did it make you feel?
It just made me feel a little bit misunderstood. I was just genuinely trying to put myself out there and be myself, and it stopped being about Anita and it started being about me being a fake.
Did you feel like you were doing anything wrong?
No, not at all. I knew I wasn't doing anything wrong.
Amber, did you see it that way?
You know what? I think early on, inside of being here, we really questioned Lorina and Lorina's being here and her reasons for being here. And, you know, it was like, okay, is she here for love? Is she here to just, you know, take advantage of the situation and promote herself? Like, what is she doing here? And it was offensive to everybody here who was here to fall in love. And I was offended, and I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a hothead, and boom, done. It happens.
After tonight, there's a possibility you guys will never see each other in this context again. Is there anything you'd like to say to each other?
Lorina, I'm such a hothead. I am. I really take a long time to come around. Like, I'm stubborn, I'm opinionated, and in the end, and as time went on, I really did start to see another side of you. And I'm sorry that I had a huge misconception about you.
That's all right, Belle. It did take you a little while to come around, but you were having a different experience inside the house. And, you know, thanks for being explosive, because it was awesome and it gave us all something to, you know,
I'm glad I could
to
provide
fuel
that.
us all with all the drama, and it was exciting. And, you know, in the end, we all ended up having a ball, and it's all right. It's all good.
I think I can speak for Australia when they say they loved it too.
Fantastic. Thank you, Australia. I'm glad.
After the break, the new love interests are hopefully given a warmer reception than the first time that they were here, and we relive more of Amber's finest moments.
God.
Stick around. We'll be back with more of the Bachelorette's Tell All in just a moment. This series of The Bachelor has been full of surprises, but there was no bigger surprise than the sudden arrival of 6 new love interests. To share their side of the story, hello to Mary, Rachel, and Lauren. Welcome, ladies. Thank you so much for being here. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. But first, let's have a look back at what happened on that fateful night.
Hi, I'm Mary. Nice to meet you.
Who is this girl?
Who are you? I'm here to date the Bachelor.
Oh my God. What the is going on right now?
Hi, girls.
One after another girl rolled through. It was like coming into a pack of wolves.
Yeah, absolutely, we felt territorial.
Obviously, we've been here and we've gone through rose ceremonies,
Yeah.
right? So you haven't gone through any.
Look, I understand how frustrated you guys must be, but you have to understand that.
frustrated.
I'm just here for the same reason as you. Do you know what I mean?
This is our home, and if they want to infiltrate, then they better watch out, because it's going to be a very uncomfortable place for them to live.
Welcome. Thanks, babe.
Bachelorette, huh?
Let me start with you, Mary. How did it feel that first night?
It was like being fed to the lion's den. It was intimidating for me to come into a room and have, you know, all these girls hate me. And Lorina death stared me a little bit, and
I think at that stage, we all really believed in the process. And you guys coming in just threw a spanner in the works and stopped us believing in the process.
It was just kind of like skipping a few steps, you know, like just suddenly you jump this massive milestone and just went, okay, I'm just going to jump all of this that we've been through and then go here.
but like I was also just like, you know what? I'm here for the same reason. Like it or don't like it, but I'm just being genuine.
Oh, we didn't like it, don't you fret.
No, I know.
Speaking of which, there did seem to be a bit of old versus new going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was never a personal thing against any of you guys. I don't believe. I think it was the original girls reacting to a pretty unideal situation.
Yeah, I thought all the girls were pretty crazy when I first came in, to be honest. You know?
Why so? What do you mean?
I mean, that night it was just like, do you want to find love? Are you here for the right reasons? So, what do you think about Blake? And I'm like, I met the guy 5 minutes ago. Give me a break.
Well, your presence certainly did cause some drama, and in fact, it made an impact on Amber's journey. So let's take a look at Amber.
This isn't called the friendship competition. This is called The Bachelor, and we're here for a reason. And I'm looking out for number one.
Amber is someone that won't be happy unless things go her way. She is known to throw a few tantrums.
Your eyes are really puffy. What's wrong, honey?
Honestly, I'm freaking out right now because we're on a friggin' farm and I'm allergic to horses.
Amber has done the classic Amber, adult auntie.
I just want to be left alone, and that's all I want.
I have never before seen a grown woman react like that about not being able to go on a date.
The single date, the group date. You know who's never on any of those dates? Amber.
Sam.
You guys, I'm sorry. I can't do this. I'm so done. Such a drama queen. Jeez. I feel like the most desperate girl in the world. Like, who's on the card this week? Oh, it's gotta be Amber. Wrong. It's not Amber. It's never Amber.
It's not the Amber show, and she needs to kind of come to peace with it, I think, a little bit.
Lorina, that is the best date ever.
It was just the happiest ending ever.
Really? The dog. The dog gets a date. The effing dog gets a date, and I don't have a date? What is happening?
Amber can definitely be a bit of a drama queen.
Look at that dark music.
Definitely a little bit tired of the Amber show. Yeah.
Welcome back to the Amber Show, starring Amber. Would you please join me?
Of course I would. Love to. Fabulous. Oh, boy. What a drama queen.
What do you think when you look back at that?
Yeah, you know, here's the thing about me. I am a very passionate person, as we've seen. You know what? When I'm mad, oh, look out. When I'm sad, tears are flowing. When I'm happy, love to laugh, love the lulls. Yeah, I really get into my emotions.
Have you always called it as you see it?
Always. Like, here's the thing. Honestly, I just can't hold back. It's like this little, like, volcanic eruption inside of me that's just like building, 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 explosion, lava everywhere, alerts, Amber alerts. It's all going nuts. Like, it just happens.
How did you feel when Blake told you the journey was over?
Honestly, like, my journey was over. Like, it was done. It was like that sour milk in the fridge that was just spoiling everything else. And it was like, God, get this out of here.
Chantal, you called it the Amber Show.
I did.
Why is that?
Because Amber made it about Amber. It was just one poor reaction after the next. And then she started to act
crazy?
A little bit crazy.
I would say crazy. That's fair.
Bit crazy.
I think that's totally fair.
You were a handful.
It was, yeah, it was too much.
Just so Australia knows, like, not that cray in the regular world. Like, any bachelors watching, I swear to God, it's not that complicated. Like, it's a lot easier than it looks.
Are you still excited about Australian men?
Yeah, you know what? I'm still a fan of Australian men, and I'm not gonna lie, Australian men seem to be a fan of me, so that's exciting.
Well, Amber, we have loved watching you. You've given us laughter, you've given us tears. You never left us wondering, what does she really think?
Yeah.
And for that, we are grateful. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
After the break, we'll hear from Lorina about when good dates go bad. Stick around. We're back with more of the Bachelorettes Tell All in just a moment. Thanks for joining us on the Bachelorettes Tell All. One thing is for sure, this mansion has been full, brimming with intriguing personalities, but no one got tongues wagging quite as much as Lorina. Would you please come and join me? Well, you never left us short of a memorable moment, that's for sure. Shall we look at some?
Shall we? Yeah.
I don't really need a man, but it doesn't stop me wanting one.
How are you?
Lovely to meet you.
I was really intrigued by Lorina when I first met her. Unfortunately, before I could find out anything about her, she was gone.
I'm all about the mystery. I think it's more tasteful to allow the gentleman to come to you.
Well, I was going to see if you would like to have a bit of a chat.
Well, you can chat with us both.
Yeah?
Yeah,
What?
please do. I really like to milk that suspense.
Lorina is a certified diva. I feel that if you were to take away every mirror in the house, she'd grab a spoon.
Mostly, I'm a girly girl. It was so incredibly painful, the rain belting against my face. And all I could think was, no, not my face.
I wouldn't mind just retying my hair so I don't look atrocious.
One of the most intense experiences of my life. Wow.
Yeah.
It was like Passions of the Christ, like a whip lashing every part of his face. Like
Lorina is always dramatic, almost mind-boggling dramatic.
Jessica was very happy that she was going on that single date. And I think it comes from her dance background, the whole spirit fingers the whole time.
Lorina is someone who is extremely high maintenance.
Oh no, it's bowling.
Oh my God, this is going to look so ridiculous in this dress with these shoes. There was a massive, massive styling issue.
Hashtag clown shoes with a cocktail dress. Hashtag awkward, not feeling it.
Did they just serve pie? Everybody else kind of gets like Ferraris and super yachts and private jets, and you get a dirty street pie.
Lorina, you made your mark right from the very first cocktail party. Did you go into this with a game plan?
I know that I've got a lot of personality. I know I've got a lot to say, a lot of insight, a lot of psychoanalysis, and I know that it can be a bit confronting. So when I first meet people, I try to hold back a little bit because I don't want to put too much of myself out there to be judged. But then I guess if you hold back, you get judged either way because people, you know, misunderstand you, so...
Some of the ladies here thought you might have come in with an ulterior motive. Were you here for love?
Of course I want love. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. I'm 31 years old. Do you think I don't want to find love and have babies and live happily ever after?
You went on some incredibly memorable dates.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about the first single date you went on, the skydive. You compared it to the Passion of the Christ. Why was that?
It was so incredibly painful. It was like being whipped in the face. It was like laser hair removal with no numbing cream. Just pure pain. And I actually went into shock, like I couldn't breathe for a second, and then I sort of started feeling a bit traumatised, massively.
I love that for someone in so much trauma, going into shock, you still had time to, oh, better redo my hair.
I felt so dishevelled, and I couldn't handle the thought of feeling that dishevelled and looking ridiculous at the same time.
Well, let's talk about your second date.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't quite what you expected. Why were you so upset?
You know, there was sort of like this massive drum roll before the date. I'd been, what do you think it's going to be? How glamorous do you think it's going to be? And all the other girls had gone on jet fighter planes and super yachts. And when we got to the bowling alley, and I thought, why aren't I in jeans? Like, I've got no underwear on with this dress. And it was just completely awkward. It was really awkward. It really put me out of my comfort zone.
Blake was clearly very interested in you.
Okay.
If you think it was a test, do you think you passed?
No, I don't.
How was your pie?
Yeah. It wasn't that I can't enjoy a pie. Like, honestly, if I'm crazy famished, I'll get one from the server and I'll eat it in the car and I'll get the pastry all over me. I can eat a pie. It was that I felt I was being tested in some way, and that hurt because I was there and my heart was open.
You seem quite emotional.
It hurt.
Is that because you were falling in love with him?
I wanted to be. Yeah, I did.
Were you?
I think it was too early stages, but I was very bright-eyed and, you know, I was really, really excited. I didn't expect that.
You clearly made some plans, some future plans. You asked Blake if he was prepared to move to Melbourne. Was that your last chance, do you think, to really woo Blake?
To be honest, I think he was long gone before that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the connection had fizzled. It had flatlined. It was like, beep.
When did that happen?
After the second date, pretty much.
Right.
But I think ultimately it was a good thing because we're not compatible. He didn't get me, and I'd rather be with somebody who gets me.
Lorina, as always, you've been constantly intriguing. Thank you so much for being with us tonight, Steve. After the break, I'm going to ask you ladies, the people who know best, who you think, out of the final 4, will win Blake's heart. Stay with us on The Bachelorettes Tell All. This is The Bachelorettes Tell All. Joining me tonight are some of the ladies who've been on this epic journey with Blake, yet I'm sorry to say didn't quite capture his heart. Chantal, it seems that you had quite a blossoming romance with Blake. What do you think happened between the two of you?
Good question, Osher. I was initially very attracted to Blake. I thought he was very handsome and, you know, he was definitely my type. I had a single date with him and I had an absolutely amazing time. But from that point on, I needed that connection to be nurtured and I wasn't given the energy that I needed to then continue to grow my feelings.
You did share a rather beautiful kiss with him, though, while you were dancing.
Jesus, are we really doing this? It was as though we were the only 2 people on the planet at that point in time and nothing else really mattered.
So there was clearly something going on there.
Oh, yeah, I was attracted to the guy. And the thing is kind of like Diana, part of the whole fairy tale dream, you know? This is a pretty phenomenal way to find your potential husband. So I definitely kept the dream alive for as long as I felt it. And then reality hit and I realised that he wasn't the one for me.
Zoe, when you didn't receive a rose at the last rose ceremony, you were, understandably, quite emotional.
Yeah.
Is it all still quite raw for you?
It's still very raw. Yeah. It's very difficult to talk about.
Do you feel that you were really developing some strong feelings for him?
Definitely. I was on the verge of falling in love with Blake, and I told him that. I absolutely adore him. I think the world of him, and he was really patient and encouraging, helping me to open up, and he's helped me learn to open my heart, and he's an integral part of my journey to love, but my journey's not over.
Do you think there was anything else that you possibly could have done?
I don't think so, Osher. I was 100% true to myself and to Blake the entire time here. I'm really proud of the way that I handled myself, and the heart wants what the heart wants at the end of the day, and Blake's heart didn't want mine.
It must be tough.
It is tough. It's really tough. But I'm being true to myself, and that's all I could have done.
Zoe, thank you so much for sharing that with us. I really appreciate that. Right now, 4 beautiful women remain in the race for the final rose. But the big question is, out of Louise, Lisa, Jessica and Sam, who's it going to be? Let's take a closer look at all 4 women, starting with Louise.
Hey.
Hello.
First person to bring me a drink.
Oh, my goodness. This is my signature cocktail. It's actually called Luscious Louise.
Ooh. Oh.
When I met Blake, there was that instant spark.
Hello! She's just got a vibrant, bubbly personality. She's got a great energy about her. I think you are the complete package. I think she'd make a great partner and probably an even better wife one day.
Oh, my God. This is for you. And just a little thank you note. I know a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. All right, okay. He brings out my, happy, fun side.
That is a sensation.
The feelings that I have for Blake, I have never felt before. Blake would definitely be the one. What we have is very real. And I think it could be something extraordinary. I think he is perfect for me. And I see a future that could be a very long and very beautiful future.
Now, is it true that you have a nickname for Louise?
Stepford.
Stepford? Why do you call her that?
She bakes, she cooks. She's got that whole Stepford wife persona.
Right. Other than her baking skills, what is it about Louise you think that caught Blake's attention?
She's got the mixture between ambition and being the homemaker, I think. That's what makes her appealing. She's not just a homemaker, you know, she's a career girl as well.
At what point did you realise that Louise was a serious contender?
Just then.
Yeah. I will admit, I did not see that coming. I did not predict that.
It makes so
for a
much sense
second.
now, though.
Yeah, high left
Why,
field.
I think why it does make sense, because Blake was brought up by, you know, two very strong women. And so I think that Louise would have those really beautiful, nurturing, motherly qualities that he would find so attractive in a woman. So I think it makes a bit of sense.
What is it you think that sets Louise apart from the other three?
Yeah, I think she's probably stereotypically more wife material than the others, I guess.
Yeah, I think he would be attracted to her. I think he would feel safe with her, and he can feel like a man with her.
Yeah, well said.
Yeah. She's also the lady that you marry, not the lady that you date. She's the kind of person that you invest for the future, not for just a few weeks together. She just has those qualities that she's the real deal.
Well, that's a good point, because Blake is really looking for someone to share his life with. So, a show of hands, who would like to see Louise and Blake together?
Yeah.
Well, Louise is definitely going to make an impact on those hometown dates, that is for sure.
Definitely.
After the break, we are going to take a closer look at the other three women still in the running to capture Blake's heart. Don't go anywhere. This is the Bachelorettes Tell All. Tomorrow night, the final four will be going through the nerve-wracking experience of taking Blake home to meet their families. Another Bachelorette who's taking that all-important step is Jessica. Now, a number of you have been rather vocal about Jess through this journey, and the speculation started as soon as her first date. Let's take a look.
It was a little bit overwhelming returning to the house.
So we all want to know, did you kiss him? I'm pretty good at being on who is honest and who isn't honest. And I think Jess is definitely one girl you can trust.
Okay. Hands up, who thinks she was telling the truth, that she did not kiss Blake?
Before she went on the single date, she did say to us girls in the house that she never kisses on the first date.
She also said that on the group date as well, and yet she kissed him on a group date.
You know, I still left the house and still believe that she didn't kiss him.
She seemed way too conservative to kiss on first date. Like, I'll be so surprised.
I want to know now.
Well, I can finally set the record straight. Australia has seen this, but you haven't. Take a look.
Things are moving so quickly. Just the depth of emotion that I'm already feeling after such a short period of time is incredible. You just totally exceeded my expectations. I've been caught so off guard. It's been a really special night. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Whoa! Even time, Jessie! Whoa! You little liar!
Meaning, I broke my cardinal rule of no kisses on the first date.
Wow.
And it was amazing.
Right.
Wow.
How does that make you feel?
I don't know, I just really, really believed her, and I just didn't think she would lie to us. Like, she just seemed really genuine and open to all of us and honest. So, yeah, that's a big shock for me.
Fair enough, though, because it's so early on in the journey, and she chose to keep it sacred, and I think that's quite respectful.
There's also Holly who, you know, she didn't say either way. She didn't say, no, I didn't, yes, I did. Like, she could have gone it the same way Holly went about it.
Holly, how do you feel seeing that?
Look, I feel me and Blake had an amazing time on our date and we didn't kiss on our date. It wasn't, you know, that sort of intimate level, and I wanted to keep something in the bag. I'm not going to kiss a guy straight away. You know, I want to keep something for later. And
we could all see their connection, though.
Yeah. From the start.
From the very start, we all saw that connection.
Well, we call her magical Jess for a reason, because that is just magic.
That was love on a first
Magic.
date.
Why do you call her magical Jess?
Because how she expresses herself at all times.
Is it believable?
No, not all
It's
the
hard
time.
to relate to at
I think
times.
she's compromised her integrity within the group by, like, straight up lying about the kiss. Like, I don't think she comes across as genuine or sincere.
I do think you have to respect her. If she didn't want to tell anyone, I think that's her choice. Just because she didn't tell us doesn't mean she's not genuine.
Obviously, that was a very intimate kiss, and that's something very special to her. And I can understand why she didn't want to come home and share that detail because
Sacred.
we're all dating the same guy. And I think she was put in a really hard position. She was on the first date, and I don't pass any judgment.
Well, that kiss was just the beginning.
Hello.
Hi.
Jess was absolutely stunning.
The moment I saw Blake, I thought there was big potential to fall for him.
The thing that struck me the most when I saw you is you just had a lovely smile.
When I'm around Blake, he makes me feel like I'm the only girl in the world.
It's very, very easy to go into a different place with you.
There is something a little bit magnetic between Blake and I.
You and I have some of the best chemistry, probably the best chemistry I've ever encountered in my life.
I feel that I could have a future with you, a life.
I'm falling for Blake. I really am. At this point, I would be absolutely ecstatic if I was the last girl standing.
So glad you're here with me.
I think Blake would make the perfect husband.
Quite a story unfolding between them, isn't there? But she is not alone in this race to the final rose. There is another strong contender for Blake's heart, and that is Lisa. Let's see how their romance blossomed.
Nice to meet you. I'm Lisa. A bit nervous.
I noticed from Lisa, as soon as I met her, that she just had a warmth to her. This kind, warm energy that I loved being around.
I feel like we have a great connection. I really feel that we're happy around each other. We have fun, we laugh. I do feel special when I'm with him. Looking into Blake's eyes is just, he's so dreamy. It just kind of makes me melt. I really do have feelings for Blake, and I feel that each time we get a chance to spend together, you know, the feelings are growing stronger. I just wanted to let you know that I can definitely see myself falling in love with you. Nothing will top this day. It's been absolutely amazing. I feel that there is love there, and we see qualities in each other that could be a lifelong partner.
It was quite clear that Lisa was one of the most popular ladies in the mansion. What was it about her that everyone loved?
She is personable, she's funny, you know, she gets along with everyone, and she stands up for, you know, someone when they're down, and she's hot as well. So what else could you ask for in a girl?
Zoe, in what way is Lisa different to Jess, Louise and Sam?
Lisa and Blake have a connection that I think we've all sort of seen. They can't get their eyes off each other, and he is always laughing at her and always seems happy and bubbly around her. I think they have so much fun, and I think that in life, when you meet your partner, they are your best friend as well. And I could see Blake and Lisa being best friends and loving each other, yeah.
Who here can see Blake and Lisa together?
My gut feeling is still telling me that Blake's heart lies with Lisa, but I can still see a magnetic chemistry between Blake and Jess. I think that there's definitely something there. I think that the connection with Lisa is deeper, though, yeah.
Well, after the break, we're going to take a closer look at the most fiery of the final four, Sam. Plus, we will get predictions from our Bachelorettes on who will receive the final rose coming up on the Bachelorettes Tell All. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Bachelorettes Tell All. She's a woman who has worn her heart on her sleeve through this entire experience. Of course, we're talking about Sam.
Hi, how are you? When I saw him, oh my goodness me, he was gorgeous. So gorgeous. You're definitely a massive babe. I'm a bit crushing, so.
She just has an easygoing, goofy nature that I adore.
We definitely have a spark and I'm totally, totally smitten.
She's a cutie in every facet. You're someone it's very easy to fall in love with.
Thank you. Blake is the perfect man. I want him in my life. I want him as my boyfriend and hopefully my husband. I've never felt like I've wanted somebody in my life, my family's life, so much.
You're so humble. It's your best quality, and it's a big part of the reason why I'm falling for you.
I'm definitely falling in love with Blake. I love everything about him and I'm so excited to see where it goes.
I can't take it.
Chantal, you probably know Sam better than anybody. How do you feel watching that?
I could have gotten very emotional then. That was really beautiful. I just think Sam is such a beautiful, beautiful woman. She's all about her family. She's all about her friends. She's your quintessential Australian girl next door, and she is so easy to fall in love with.
He seems at ease with her, like very at ease. You see him like looking more natural than he has with anyone else.
And I think if you look at it, he's invested a lot of time in Sam to get her to that comfortable stage because she was so nervous.
That was very real, what we saw then.
Yeah.
It wasn't all gushy and fluffy, and that was actually like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like,
Would you say
jaw
that's
dropped.
true chemistry?
Yeah.
That's nice.
We all know how important family is to Sam. How will she be looking at these hometown dates, Lorina?
It'll be massive for her. Yeah. He's got to be accepted by her family and be well received for her to really see him as her future.
I think the deciding moment would be if he gets along well with her brothers because I know how much they mean to her and I think that will definitely be the stamp of approval.
So let me ask you, the women that know more about this than anyone in the country, at the end of the final rose ceremony, who is Blake gonna choose? Zoe.
I don't know. To be honest, I cannot call it. They're 4 girls on a spectrum and they're like one to the end. You've got Louise down one end who's that beautiful Stepford wife and who will provide. And then on the other spectrum, you've got Sam, who, yeah, is stubborn, she's outspoken, she's real. Like, they're completely opposite scales. And then Lisa and sort of Jess sort of fit in there. And I see a connection between all of them.
Chantal?
I'm going to have to say, very close between Jess and Sam. I think they both offer something very different, very unique and very special.
So who will Blake choose?
Sam.
Who would you like him to choose?
Sam. Who do I love? Sam.
Anita, who will he choose?
Probably Jess. I saw a connection right from the start, so yeah, I'm pretty set on Jess.
Lorina?
I think it's Jess.
Cara, who will he choose?
I think Lisa.
I really hope Blake chooses Louise. She was like my bestest friend in the house and she's just so lovely and genuine and I think she definitely deserves love, so hopefully her.
Who do you think he will choose?
Probably Jess.
Katrina?
I would love Blake to choose Sam. I I got to know Sam quite well in the house, and I know how much she must be falling head over heels in love with him for her to just lay a heart on the table like that. However, with Jess, you could see that it was just, they blew each other away, and it was like an instant. It's like that kind of moment that every girl wants to have with someone, and I kind of think that, I just have a feeling that Jess is the one.
Agreed. Yeah, when you put it that way, it's, yeah, you can't deny their connection.
You just told me Sam like 1 minute ago.
So confused.
Well, that's it for the Bachelorettes Tell All. Thank you all once again to the wonderful women that have joined me here tonight. And thank you so much on behalf of the country for making season 2 of The Bachelor absolutely unmissable. Blake has 4 incredible women still vying for his love, and now they'll enlist the people who love them the most, their families. So join us tomorrow night as the journey continues when Jessica, Lisa, Louise and Sam take Blake home to meet their parents. Thank you so much for being here. Good night.
Next time on The Bachelor.
It's the be-all, end-all, really.
It's the meeting that strikes fear into the heart of every man.
Everything I say or do will be scrutinised.
It's time to meet the families.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, Jack. The one thing I would hope not to do in the night, I managed to do it.
Can Blake stand up to the scrutiny of overprotective brothers?
Why have you chosen them to be one of the final 4?
Suspicious sisters?
Are you falling for Sam?
What makes Lisa different to the others?
And potential in-laws.
In real life, dating 4 women at the same time would be,
Only got one daughter. Do you really see there's a future there?
Then
I have to say goodbye tonight to someone that I've pictured a bright future with.
an emotion-charged rose ceremony
breaks my heart.
Brings The Bachelor undone.